Aquarius. This is for Aquarius sun, moon, and specifically rising, as this Pisces full moon partial lunar eclipse will be happening in your second house of possessions and personal values. So, full moons are about releasing and letting go. Pisces is about surrender and letting it flow. So, we're really going to be letting some things go. Eclipse season is about unexpected, unforeseen changes and disruptions. They kind of just tear the band-aid off the thing. That's what it really does. Got no control over it whatsoever. It's here to close off open ends, things that you left open-ended. It's here to completely close it off, to transcend you to higher timelines. Okay, that's my belief on it. That is truly is. So with this being in your second house, you may be letting go of different traits and things that you feel like are not within your basic values and standards. How you value your own worth plays a huge role. So anything that goes against your value, goes against your worth, you're not with it anymore. You're letting it go. Also, when it comes to your possessions and your income, how you're making your income, anything that's unsustainable in this area will be released as well. So it has a lot to do with your material realm and how you embody the life that you have created. The material, physical life that you have created. Okay? So let's see what the cards say. Psychic. Saw it when it was purple. 4th time, 5th time, I don't even know. Everybody is psychic in my collective, and I like it. But it tells me that there's an inner knowing here. There's something that you know or that you will know, or something that you feel or you will feel. Something here. It's going to get you tapped into a higher level of consciousness. Okay, we got at the bottom of that soulmates. Okay, we got a soulmate. This is the second time a soulmate and psychic came together. I think it was in Virgos. Check out Virgo if you have any Virgo placements dealing with a Virgo. But psychic soulmates. Okay. Let's see what the cards say. Knight of Wands. You showing some passion. Like you out there, you diving in. There's a lot of passing. There's a lot of passion. Feistiness. You got a lot of creativity in you. A lot of enthusiasm. A lot of fire. A lot of energy. Okay? You up and at 'em. Alright? You going for it. The Hierophant. I'm going for commitments. The Hierophant is Taurus, and Taurus actually rules over the second house that this is playing out for you in Pisces. So, but Taurus, or the second house, the Hierophant, I should say, is about commitment. Commitment to the spiritual journey. Because a Hierophant is a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader, but they're a leader in showing you how to devote yourself to yourself, devote yourself to what it is that you want to become in life. And it involves commitment. You have to commit to a certain standard. You have to commit to certain values and stuff like that and stay devoted to those things. It also talks about marriage and stuff like that too. So we got soulmate here. And look, don't this look like rings? So, do what you gotta do. You rush it in. You going. Go for it then. But yeah, that's what it is. Commitment. Commitments to your personal worth and value. That's what the second house is about. So you are in it to win it, basically. Let's do it. You already got that feeling. You got that knowing. Look, that was the height. That was the high empress. She didn't want to come back out. She's shy. That's the high empress, the high priestess. But look, she right here. I promise you, she's right here. She's in the upright. She's gonna show herself in the upright, I think. I don't know. Because she, they get to flipping when they get out here. But anyway, the high priestess kind of made us show out. She is the Hierophant or 101. So talk about psychic soulmates, literal psychic soulmates. Okay? All right. Let's see what's coming out. Seven of Wands is about boundaries, defending what's yours, defending what's right, defending what you deem, not what you deem was right, but just defending your honor and stuff like that, defending what's yours, defending what you believe in. And then we got the Nine of Wands, but it's in the reverse. First time I've seen it in that position today, and I like it. So this is telling me that you have learned your lesson. You've learned your lessons in life, and so you're deciding that you're actually going to give up on something. So I don't know why I just celebrated, but I'm really just happy that this card is in the reverse, because it means that over time you learned some type of lesson, and so you gave up on, I don't want to say you gave up on a lesson, but whatever it was, maybe you have to keep fighting it and stuff like that and defending it, and so you just decided to just give up. And so I'm okay with that. But if you gave up on something that like you wanted to like really do and stuff like that, and you're just like, fuck it, I give up. Like, I've been trying so much and I just can't get it. I'm looking at you a little sideways. But I ain't judging. I'm just looking at you a little sideways. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles, and I saw that before. So you're defending what it is that you're trying to stabilize. You want long-term stability here. You want generational wealth, secure house, a secure home, a secure family and stuff like that. So that's what you're defending. What are you giving up? There's a lot of, this is all fire energy. This is Wands, and you're very passionate, very intense with this energy. So like this is giving like very sensual energy. Like this gets really erotic real quick, okay, with this card. But then this is like defending what you believe in, and then this is giving up or being energetically drained. Not necessarily. You're giving up being energetically drained is what that kind of should have come out as. But you're giving up on some type of lesson that you kept having to relearn or something like that. Let's see. Three of Wands. More Wands. Golly. But the Wands, Three of Wands. So there's something that you're anticipating. You're calling something in. Maybe you're calling in this soulmate. Calling in these gifts. Like you're trying to like allow it to like really like come to you, downloads and stuff like that. You're calling in something. You're waiting for something to like, something's like incoming for you, and you're just waiting around for it because you know it's coming in for you. You put your energy out there for it to come in. So Six of Swords, and you're also doing the healing work of like introspection and reflection with it when it comes to like your emotional state, your mental state, but emotional baggage within that too. So yeah, you learn your lesson and you decide to go onto some calmer waters to figure it out for yourself. You're like, damn, I got beat up and battered. But you know what? I'm not gonna allow that to happen anymore. Okay? I'm gonna take that as my L, turn my L into lessons and keep it going. So I don't even think I need advice. I guess I can pull some extra stuff. Don't even need advice for real. So anything else for my Aquariuses? Got the King of Swords here. Got the King of Swords here. The Nine of Wands, but is in the position that I didn't want it to be in. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords and Universe in reverse. So there's something that you put your mind to and you likely execute it. You get it done. What you say is what you do. What you do is what you say. Right? Your word is your word. Your word is your word, basically. But then Nine of Wands is here. Maybe this is the repeating lesson. We have Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is it's a material crack in the foundation, physical crack in the foundation. This is about control, trying to hold on to things that are already breaking apart or that just doesn't belong, but you're just trying to hold on and maintain and trying to stick. You're trying to maintain control of something that is crumbling apart. Trying to hold it all back together, but it's already too far gone. Or this is you losing something or needing to let something go when it comes to something in your material world. So maybe you lost money, maybe you lost something within your home, or you need to let it go. Something here. It's like you're either holding on too tightly or it needs to go, or you weren't holding on tight enough and it's gone. Either way, there's a loss here, some kind of physical loss, and it's got you mentally overstimulated, mentally conflicted, and just really in your head about it, maybe even losing sleep about certain things, very overwhelmed and overstimulated, and got you blind to like the help, the potential help that you have around you, the potential in general around you that has you blind to it because you're just so overwhelmed by your own spiraling thoughts. And then we got the universe, aka the world, here in the reverse. So there's some incomplete cycle here that isn't being fulfilled because there's something that I feel like you're holding on to something here, holding on like to this lesson, stuff like that, because it shows you something, it shows you some type of truth. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So it has something to do with your well-being and how you take care of yourself here. How you take care, how you nourish your belongings and stuff like that, and how you feel about yourself. This is about that feeling of self-worth right here. And it's in the upright position. Let's see. But we have a Five of Pentacles situation where this is a lack mentality. Like you feel impoverished, you feel neglected, left out in the cold and abandoned. And feeling like there's nobody here to help. Like you got your hands out and nobody's here to help. So this can be conflict and challenges in regards to finances or something like that. And whatever the case is, you still have this good sense of self-worth, like that you can take care of things, or things are getting taken care of. But then you got the Seven of Pentacles under here. So you're honestly just waiting around. You're tending to your own garden, trying to allow it to, you're tending to your garden and you're just allowing it to breathe, allow it to do the work that it needs to do so that you can get yourself up to this Ten of Pentacles. So you may have been in a really difficult spot when it comes to your finances and stuff like that, and you were trying to hold on to every little penny or something, and it was causing a lot of stress. And you remember some older lessons of like what it meant to go through this and stuff like that, and you have to be really honest with yourself, and you have to put your money where your mouth is, and probably did, and go about doing and executing your ideas and thoughts the way that you need to and stuff like that. But there's still something that was incomplete, that I'm not totally sure what it was about. I kind of want to dig into it. I'm just going to probably cut the deck and see what the incompletion is. But you might know. You may know. But ultimately here, you're investing your time, energy, probably finances, into tending into your garden so that you can eventually come into this flourishing, abundant, lush garden here with the long-term stability. So let me cut the deck to see what this universe in the reverse is talking about. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's like a lack of reciprocity. Somebody is picking up more than they have to, and somebody is taking more than they need. That's it, and that's all. I'm going to leave that there for Aquarius, because your girl is tired. I'm trying to get to this last reading, I'm not going to lie. But if this reading resonated for you, or you would like to dig deeper into your own personal reading, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at Libra Baby Doll on Instagram. I'll be there for you. Love you.